there are a lot of small changes. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है कि we can take 100 steps at one time, right? But I think there are a lot of small things that can be done, which we need to make it as a regular practice. A lot of times, Rajesh asked a question in during the beginning of the call where we're struggling with something and we didn't know the shortcut. I should have known the shortcut. Jab tak we don't get ourselves involved, sometimes we don't know how to do it. But yet there are a lot of things which are simple, which everyone can and should do, right? I'll give you a few examples, right? I'm not talking of large scale things, right? Choti cheezein, right? What is that everyone can do? For me, improving digital accessibility doesn't require a massive overhaul, right? A lot of meaningful progress can come through the small everyday practices that everyone on this call or organizations can adapt today. Something as simple as that, ki always ensure that when you are in meetings, have captions, right? The good thing about captions is the fact that at least even if you're not providing captions, what we could do is we could also let people know that captions can be used in languages that people want to consume. Today we have capability of language interpretation as well, which is very, very powerful. So ensuring that meetings have captions and people can have that. We need to do it by default. What you're doing in this call itself, having a sign language interpreter, right? It is very, very important that we are able to ensure that we have sign language interpreters. Everyone should enable accessibility checkers by default, right? I think it gives you a good idea around the fact that, what all changes do you need to make? And it gives you a very quick suggestion as to how do you make this check. We all do spell check. Why do we do spell check? Because we don't want to send a document jahan pe mistakes ho spelling ki, right? Why can't we ensure that we take that extra step, to ensure that we use accessibility checkers that can help us in real time, helping us understand if there is an image without alt text, if there is poor color contrast that is there, if there are slides that are using which is missing title, right? Everyone should be able to do that, so that we are able to ensure that the content that is being created is used by everyone.